Barcelona are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond, an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp. And a chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Koundé, and it's Rudiger. Here's Makalele. Raul. Pass somewhat off target. Puskas. Conte. And this is Puskas. Raul. And it's Conte.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's a cute ball. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Cafu. And it's Guardiola. That's Guardiola. Cafu. Park Ji-sung. Haaland. Some really good ball movement. Oh, important interception. Rijkaard. Raul. Now it's Kante. And Hernandez. Robertson.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the ball's gone astray. And here's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a great position here. Well read, nice interception. Park Ji-sung going full steam down the flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rudiger. Now it's Puskas. Rijkaard.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Cannavaro. And it's Conte. That's a lovely pass. Park Ji-sung. Kante has created one goal already. Now it's Puskás. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Puskás. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the counter is on. And it's been played through. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And he's going to have his name taken. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice pass. And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Park Ji-sung cuts a frustrated figure right now. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. That is a brilliant interception. That has not gone well. Scholes. Can he finish? They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cafu. And the pass is intercepted. Conte. Scholes. And here's Van Basten. That is Conte.
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Guardiola. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So we've reached the hour mark. Park Ji-sung. Raul. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Makelele promptly onto that, and that is that. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Raul. Makelele, a player who needs no introduction. And the finish! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Bellingham. Hernandez for Conte. And Puskás! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Bellingham. Haaland. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier. Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Bellingham. Driving forward. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Puskas. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, perfectly measured that. He takes a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. He's a sharp little ball here. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Scholes. Now it's Puskas. Now it's Puskas. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Puskas. Scholes.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Hernandez. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Barcelona finding their passes. And this is Puskas. Header! That's that, the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Puskas claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Just a quick reminder today, please.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success.
And the shot! It's in!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's gone for a throw-in. João Cancelo. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Dumfries. Cannavaro. More and more pressure on the ball here. Rijkaard. Aimed beyond the defence. João Cancelo. Azar. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Darwin. Lovely feet. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the pass is intercepted. Scholes. Oh, that's a key interception. He's got away. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Puskás. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Dink through, well read, and the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Might be danger here. Big chance! He's scored! Brazil are back in business! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, important interception. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Conte. 15 minutes till half-time. Puskás, Conte, can he get it through? Darwin tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run. Nunez! Goal, Brazil! And the comeback is complete. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Cannavaro has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And this is Bebeto. Bebeto had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his
Shoots! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the set.
Chance! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Quality ball. Now it's Puskás. Mbappe. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.